Okay, I deleted the wrong video. So anyway, I wish I could be one of those people who wake up in the morning and start rolling the camera, but I can't. It takes so much effort. So I've already had breakfast. Still in Jamaica. I'm still camping. And breakfast was roasted dumplings with fried plantain, some canned red salmon, and we had it with onion and thyme and garlic and bell pepper and bok choy. You know, kind of like a one pot thing. At least that part of it was. And we sat in the chairs that I showed you, put my feet in the pool, and just watched the ocean. The water was really rough. I guess I can't see the tide was coming in, but it was really rough this morning. And not so much where we are because it's very shallow, but we can see the water coming in with big waves. In any case, I am doing laundry, and just like all the camping hacks, I take a bucket and a plunger. It is amazing to have clean clothes. I've never worn so many clothes on vacation. So my general outfit in New York is a shirt, which is something sleeveless, usually a halter. Halters are my favorite. Halter and a long skirt. Long skirts just don't work out here. The ground was tearing up my favorite skirt. So I wear just a swim bottom and some kind of lycra top or lycra blend, but something that's stretchy because it doesn't cling to me as much and it moves and breathes. So when my belly gets big, yes, I don't feel so constricted. And I like that. So I've washed the clothes. Anything with an unsightly stain, I have scrubbed by hand. I don't have blue soap, but I have some. We have some Dr. Bonner's soap, the rose one, which I'm not a big fan of. I prefer the peppermint, but you know, beggars cannot be choosy. So here I am. I am rinsing my clothes, and I hung a separate clothesline because now we have a bunch. So anyway, back to the clothes thing. I have never worn so many clothes, and I'm sure I've said that already, but so I've washed in a bucket and I rinse in my kitchen sink. Probably should have done the other way around, but I don't think it much matters. So it is, I wake up in the morning and I cook and I'll wash the dishes, and then I'm oily and greasy, so I take the dishes down to the sea. I wish I could see myself. Down to the sea and get in the ocean because I have so much sand in my bottom. So I go down to the ocean and wash the dishes and bring them back up and rinse them, and then I have to rinse off because I'm all salty. And once I rinse off in the outside shower, then I change my clothes. Later on, I get back in the sea again with a different bottom and a different top because it's hot, like around from 11 to 3, it's unbearable. The clouds start rolling in about between 3 and 6 o'clock. There's some clouds now, but if it rains, just a little bit. And then after that, I hang my clothes up again, change my clothes. Then it's evening time. I have to make dinner, so I'm all smoky. I have to say towel and to the Boy Scouts of America, thank you for showing me how to make a fire, because I'm the only person here who can get it done, which is really saying something for someone who grew up on a farm or for a city girl like me. But I can get a fire started, no problem. And thank you also to Joe Robinette, who has shown a million ways. There was one other guy, and it's not Matthew Posa and them, but oh, I know it is, the Outdoor Gear Review. Him and his wife are awesome. They do a lot of fire. He does a lot of not bushcraft, but a lot of camping and show how to start fires and things like that. So it's good. I like his channel. So I'm just rinsing out clothes. Like this one, I don't know what kind of stain this is, but I have probably maybe about 60 halters here. There was this video on how to make your own halter. Like this was a dress. I cannot imagine ever wearing such a dress with sleeves, or maybe it was an oversized shirt. I'm not sure what it is, but It's a halter now, and it's one of my favorites. It's asymmetrical on the sides, and it hangs lovely and keeps me nice and cool, and so I wear it all the time now. And I'm just going to give this a little rinse. Camping is ridiculously time consuming. Everything is time consuming. I would say plan out everything you're going to do. Like if you're going to eat, so say I wanted canned salmon this morning, it requires me thinking, well, what am I going to do with these cans? What am I going to do with the fish juice? How am I going to open the can? Which, yeah, I'm going to use a can opener, but I have to make sure not to spill it because I don't want critters everywhere. Now I am afraid of this. I don't like bugs crawling on me. I don't like things crawling over where I have to eat. And yes, I have made some concessions. There are ants up here, and I can live with that. And a little bit of flies here, I can live with that. But other things I don't want. I don't want to see any new critters. That's all right. I'm not that curious. So to prepare for this trip, yeah, I'm watching tons of videos. I am doing, tons of watching one pot meals, which I haven't made one pot meal yet, but watch tons of those videos. So I've watched a lot of this really great channel, Kirsten Dunst. I've been watching her for years. She and her husband, her family, they travel all over the world shooting all kinds of homes, like a hotel with an architect who has built cabins in a forest and they look like insects, or how people have turned a corner of maybe a former bathroom or a bathhouse into a former stable in Spain or something into housing. It's really, really amazing. I love her channel because it varies so much, and exploring alternatives is really good too. So I've watched that. Tiny house living, tiny house big living. I think that's in Australia. I watch his things. He has bell tents and pop-up trailers and things here in the U.S. too. But it's fun to watch their use of space. Some of their ideas are great for camping, and I brought them all out here. Like this tiny space for a kitchen, this would never work under any circumstance, but I love it. Yes, Tao, I still want my tiny house with a lot of land. This has been really great. It's a really tough time out here with the heat and the water situation, and just everything requires so much thought, like bathroom. So how we did the bathroom, yes, I used a compost toilet, and no one is on board with this. I can really say no one, and even the guy I'm here with was like really against it and held it for a while, but once he used it, and it took a couple of days to get him to use it properly, it works. So for all of you non-believers, and I'm not trying to make you a believer, I would say try it because it really works. And we'll just put the human manure under the trailer for a year, and we'll use it as fertilizer. We have I think tamarind trees grow in this environment, so we'll be able to have great tamarind in about 2 years, hopefully. I'd like to say, Mom, how did you know it was raining yesterday? Are you subscribed to my channel? I didn't even know it exists. But if I told you in passing, that's really great. I'm really happy. And I'm shocked because I haven't really posted. Well, I don't have many subscribers. I think I have all of 5, and 3 of them are probably my sons. All of them are my son. But I'm gonna finish washing clothes. I'm gonna try to shoot a video when I'm cooking tonight, just so you guys can see what that's like out here in Ova So. It's really, really beautiful. The hardship is worth it. We sat and had breakfast in my space with the 2 chairs and the pool, and the water was so cool. The morning water is very cool. I'll try to get footage of cleaning the inside of the cabin. Not the cabin, the tent. That is ridiculous. If you go camping, ladies, I would say think about yourself. Think about making yourself comfortable. For the most part, I think men are happy anywhere, but your misery is going to make everybody miserable. At least my misery makes everybody miserable because I cook. I don't like to cook, but I cook. And if I'm not happy, I'm not cooking, so everyone else has to do everything. So I'm not pulling my weight. Any case, think about it. There's so many things. Just look, just watch. I watch tons of 5-minute hacks. What is it? It's called 5-minute, I don't know, but 5-minute hacks. Tons of them. Dollar Tree hacks. Just things to make your life easier. How do you clean when you're outside? How do you stay clean? Like peeing. Did I show you? I have to look back and see if I showed you how I pee. It is something that makes a big difference. And I know they have those shiwi things, and I have one. I have a freshette, and the problem is it's flexible. So when I stick it between my legs in the middle of the night, maybe everything is not going in here. And that's happened to me in my van in Bella, and it was everywhere, and it was a nightmare. But I just use a funnel and some pipe. It's great, it works, but you have to think of these things. Like, what is it you don't want to have to deal with? So I'll talk to you guys later, because I think this video is fun enough, and I hope YouTube lets me post it. And ciao.